Well, what we have here today is an '04 MDX. Bought this brand new in '04, and great vehicle, 209,000 miles. But the rear view camera stopped working, and that's kind of been a known problem. Could be various things, but it seemed like it wasn't anything like really in the software or anything, because the navigation worked, screen would work for HVAC and all those kind of things. But for some reason, as soon as you put it in reverse, just a black screen. So after digging around a little bit and stuff like that, it seems like a common area is right here where this rubber boot is and these wiring harness that comes down. And there was two wires that were cut in there, and it was this red one that has, like, it almost seems like a tension cable with it too. I don't think that should be anything because it's all within one. There's a red wire with inside of a bigger red wire, which is kind of interesting. And then this yellow one up here was just barely cut. So we're gonna solder these back together. It's kind of delicate because you got this tight boot and everything, so you kind of gotta be gentle and work with it, and then we'll seal it back up. But soldering is the only way to go to make this a really good fix, so hopefully this will do it. So I got the little red one soldered back together, and I got this little shrink, so I'm going to slide that in, put that on before you solder it together, otherwise you can't get the shrink tubing on. And then I'm going to shrink this up, and then I'll solder the one that's on the outside. I'll solder that together. Don't think it does anything. I think it's just a tension cable, but we'll just do it anyway. As you can see, we soldered it back together right there. Not much wire to work with, so it's kind of frustrating, but you just gotta like take your time. And so then I'll bring down this shrink tube over the whole thing and shrink it all together, then put some electrical tape on it. Shrink tubing, I put a little bit too small of one to go over the whole double deal there, so I'm just going to shrink tube the one, shrink tube what's there, but then I have some real thick electrical tape that we'll put over that section there. But this shrink tube over the yellow one went just fine. So then we just use the heat gun and shrink tube, you can get anywhere, like Amazon, whatever, and then we'll just shrink it up. We got all the shrink wrap done, we got the electrical tape on the area, then we kind of electrical taped them all a little bit together. A moment of truth here, let's go ahead and start it up. And then let's take a look. We put it in reverse. It's working. Look at that. Man. All right, awesome deal. So that was pretty easy. So, all right, good luck, guys. Please subscribe, like they say, and all that good stuff.